Okay, no. There. Something like that. Yeah, whatever. What is up? Welcome to the Forgiving Tarot, Aries. This is your January 2026 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Aries, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It's greatly appreciated. Aries. Aries. I probably should have shuffled this a little bit better before coming on. Okay. Random thought. If you have water in your chart, Aries, like if you have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mars, Venus, whatever. Not that there's anything necessarily wrong with your health, but there should be a focus on, like, let's say, maybe you've been having the idea of eating better. Get on that. Or maybe you have, I don't know, a habit that's not the healthiest. Maybe trying to eliminate that or keep that in control or something. I don't know. Maybe you just need to do more stretches. I don't feel like it's anything like super crazy, but there is some sort of focus on health, on being better. Maybe it's mental health. I feel like it's more something like physical, but yeah. And I don't know why it's specific for Aries with water in their chart, but just throwing it out there. All right, Aries, let's get into your reading. I am not a doctor, just FYI. Although I've done enough research and studying that I could qualify. Anyway. Aries, you have the Emperor to start off the reading. All right, you might be feeling... Actually, I don't know if you're feeling like this right now in your power, but definitely in the next coming months, there is this focus on what you can control. And like I said, for some of you, this is health related, what you can control in regards to like your thoughts, health-wise, maybe your diet, your routine. And for some of you, it's just like your everyday life. It could be something just ordinary. Nonetheless, you have the Wheel of Fortune, good luck, things turning in your favor. Justice card is the challenge, Libra energy, which is your 7th house. The house of relationships and other people. Contracts as well. Okay, let's keep going. 5 of Pentacles is why it's all happening. In the past, the 8 of Cups. Either you've walked away from something emotionally detached, or you made some sort of choice because you felt like this was going to be more fulfilling or it's going to make you happier. On your mind, you have the Moon card, Pisces energy. And you have the Queen of Swords as your outcome, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. Could have it in your chart. Dealing with one doesn't have to be necessarily. This could be your energy. Maybe you're being more decisive. Maybe for some of you, you're being a cold-hearted biatch. I don't know. But it's interesting because what's on your mind is the moon, and the moon can represent confusion, deep emotions. It can represent the subconscious. I also like to think of it as like a trauma. It's things that are hidden, not seen, etc. And this is on your mind. But your outcome with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords usually sees things very clearly. She's like, I'm not going to be fooled again. I'm not going to get hurt again. I've already experienced this and now I can see things, you know. I'm not going to jump into something like that without looking at the facts, without seeing things for what they are. Anyway, let's take a look at what it is in the past with this Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Aries? Five of Swords. Five of Cups. My goodness. Oof. And the Devil. King of Cups. Could have been a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio you were dealing with. Doesn't have to be. For some of you, this might have been something that you were very emotionally attached to, but you had to keep your emotions in check because the King of Cups, although he has a lot of emotions, he knows how to keep them in check. Sometimes he can come off as somebody who is like, do you have emotions? But not like cold like the King of Swords. And then these two fives, that represents struggle. And the Devil. Capricorn energy. For some of you, there's a situation that may have been toxic, or you weren't getting along, or maybe you felt manipulated, or you couldn't trust the person or the situation. For some of you, maybe there was mind games. I also get like feeling very tied to something. Whatever it was in the past, you walked away. Whether it was like physically, like I'm walking away, I'm leaving this, or there was like your mentality towards it. Your emotions weren't as attached to this situation or this person, whatever it is, right? Okay. So that's what happened in the past. So let's take a look at why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is that the current energy for Aries? The Queen of Cups now. The Eight of Pentacles. Could be work related. Doesn't have to be. There's the King of Swords at the bottom. So Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords. I think this is you like trying to get your emotions in check. Although you might have still a lot of love for somebody or for something. Aries Sun, Cancer Rising, Scorpio Stellium. Okay, cool. Okay. There's definitely a focus on ignoring what doesn't serve you, what doesn't align with your heart anymore, or what didn't, period. Because the Two of Swords is a card of feeling at a stalemate, but it is also ignoring everything else that's going on. And you know what's interesting? Look at this Two of Swords. See that? See the moon? Literally kind of like the same type of hues, colors. There's the moon right there, because this is the moon card. Yeah, I feel like kind of like a pulling back, because you had to do it for yourself, or you had to, yeah, focus on you. For some of you, focusing on mental health. And I said that already before, and I'm not sure why I'm getting that with the Queen of Cups. But so why is the Five of Pentacles here? Because that's in the foundation. That's why it's happening. The Knight of Cups just flew out. The Page of Cups. Listen, we have a whole family show up already of the water signs. Who? I'm mean? Pisces Sun, Aries Rising, Aquarius Moon. I wonder why you would say that. That's so funny. I used to get that all the time when I was younger. Pisces Sun, Aries Rising. Zara. Oh, in the chat. Especially with that Aries. I have 2 planets in Pisces, and I'm an Aries moon. So I totally get you. We get each other. Ooh, spicy. I like that. No, I'm spicy. That's a good one. Okay. Yeah, lots of water coming out here. And the 4 of Wands. You know, I also did see the Hermit before, which I feel like there might have been a period, if not it's happening right now, possibly of like isolating yourself a little bit, maybe keeping more to yourself. But what's interesting is this, why it's all happening, 5 of Pentacles. And 5 of Pentacles normally could be financial struggles, could be feeling left out in the cold. I also like to think of this card of there might be something with health related, and it just keeps showing up. And I don't do health readings or stuff like that. I mean, like if it comes up, I do say it, but I don't normally like to focus on that stuff because I'm not a doctor, because I don't want to give false information, you know. I'm just telling you what I'm feeling. Anyway, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, 4 of Wands. For some of you, maybe there's been some sort of decline in action, maybe communication with someone. Could be somebody with the 4 of Wands who you have a strong commitment to, or maybe even live with the 4 of Wands. There may have also been some sort of move, because the 4 of Wands, since that's a home, I get like a feeling of isolation. For some of you, just staying home more. For some of you, you've gotten into the habit of liking being home more. And for some of you, it's just trying to avoid others. Let's take a look at what this moon card is, because I'm not exactly sure what this is trying to say. You have the 10 of Wands just come out, the Tower, and there's the Hermit card. I saw it before. I feel like what's on your mind, you're a little bit guarded now. There's either something with this 10 of Wands, a heavy burden, or something that you're carrying, right? Obviously not literally, but and this Tower could be a breakdown of that. I feel like there's a bit of a struggle, because this is the card that's on your mind, and it's the Moon card, things that are hidden. So it's not necessarily like an action that's being taken. Let me see a little bit more. For some of you, you keep persevering with something, but it's still like heavy. The Queen of Wands, that's your energy. I get the sense that for some of you, you've lost confidence in yourself, or that spark. You could have been dealing with a situation that triggered certain things within you. I don't know, maybe triggered anger, triggered trauma, triggered a sense of, I don't know, something. I don't know everyone's situation, obviously. I'm just telling you the general feeling that I'm getting. Why is the World showing up here? For some of you, this is about accomplishing something, feeling like you can't, or you won't, or you don't have enough money for it, or resources, or support. 4 of Swords. And look, there's the 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be family related. I don't necessarily get family, but the Ten of Pentacles does represent that. Two of Pentacles. What else? What else? I get the sense of also trying to regulate something or keep things balanced in order. Either something you're trying to manifest or that you already have. Four of Pentacles. And the Two of Cups. It could be about a relationship. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Gemini energy. What is this? Holding on. You might think that something is over, or you feel like something is over. Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, maybe, yeah. In the sense of Nine of Pentacles being the card of being single. But it doesn't have to be that. Maybe this is more of a focus on yourself, on how to rely on yourself. Maybe for some of you, the focus is more on regaining the life that you had before. Maybe that mojo back, that spark, that Aries spark. Seven of Pentacles, an investment, worried, stressed, but you're hoping, but you feel disappointed. For some of you, you keep chasing after something when what you need to do is let it go and kind of just go with the flow. There's a focus on something else. What is the focus on? The Fool. There's a new beginning. Ace of Swords is truth, clarity. The Star. For some of you, it's healing past issues. And Temperance card. Okay. It's just a lot coming in right now. For some of you, the issue that you've been dealing with, or the thing that has kind of triggered, I don't know, your trauma, your pain, whatever the case is. Something was brought to the surface and you had to feel it. That was only meant for you to realize that you need to get back to yourself. Not in a negative, selfish way, but in a way of taking care of yourself again. For some of you, it's jumping too quickly into something or wanting something. That Aries energy is very impulsive. And listen, no shade, no hate, no judgment, because I am an Aries moon, so I totally get it. There is a focus, though, that you need to have more on your own stability. How do you stabilize yourself, whether it's financially, whether it's emotionally? It's like if nothing else existed, only you. How are you, are you okay with that? And you could say on a surface level, yeah, I'm okay with it. But no, there isn't. There's a focus here that you have on holding on to something that's actually more depleting you and making you feel more left out than anything else. I don't know if it's a belief, an idea, a person, a place. I don't know. Why is the Queen of Swords the outcome here? I also get the sense of needing more support. So I don't know if it's like having more of a good time. For some of you, you need to have more of a good time. Like enjoy yourself, have more joy. Maybe needing to go out with friends or, I don't know, if you're close with a family member or something like that. There is a focus on needing more joy, more happiness. But like something wholesome, not like, oh yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go and party it up or whatever, and then it becomes like a repetitive thing. Like something that's good, something that feels good. Sorry for the background noise. All right, so Seven of Cups is here. That is so true about Scorpios, not checkers, it's chess, baby. All right, so 7 of Cups, 9 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Yeah, I feel like this is more of a confidence in the end, your outcome. Six of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. And 3 of Pentacles. There is, because a lot of like couple energy is showing up. I saw the King and Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Cups, now the King and Queen of Pentacles. So there could be, it doesn't have to be about a relationship in particular, but it could be relationships in general. Why is the Emperor here? How do you run the kingdom on your own is literally the phrase that I got in my head. How do you run the kingdom on your own? Look, because for some of you, it's when you figure that out, you're more certain and there's more of this concrete feeling of not settling. For some of you, you've settled for whatever job, relationship, like romantic or platonic or whatever, settled and kind of just been been okay with whatever's given. But the reality was there was not feeling okay. The Sun, the Chariot. What is this? And the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so you're waiting on something that does bring this emotional fulfillment. I feel like you are on that path. I feel like you're on that path. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Empress. Now you have the matching pair to the Emperor. 9 of Cups. Page of Wands. And there's a waiting. All right. So. Either your idea or I don't know what this is. This Taurus energy with the Hierophant, beliefs, contracts, maybe it's a relationship that ended. Something here changed or your idea towards it changed. That change is bringing some sort of transformation that brings in the opportunity. I don't feel like it's going to happen right now, but it's definitely going to happen this year. I know, it seems so vague. It's so far away. But, like I said before, there's a more of a focus on you. What's your advice? Let's see what your advice is. All right, 2 cards fell out. You have confusion and bittersweet, which makes sense. Let me get to that. So, confusion says, Jana climbs Faith Mountain in dense fog, wondering whether her decision to leave her boyfriend was the right one. There's another man waiting in the wings. There always is. Silver clouds surrounds her, and it is cold and scary. Despite her confusion, she keeps climbing. As she reaches the summit, the fog clears, revealing the town far below. With Silver Cloud's help, she has journeyed much further than she realized. She now knows what to do. She begins the long journey home to reclaim her love. Through the willingness to be in confusion, we see clarity, and we find clarity. There's nothing to solve. Meditation and quiet time will bring clarity. Can I see confusion as a good thing? Can I learn to let go of needing an immediate outcome? When you're in the unknown, it may be a little comfort to know that you're safe. Understand that your angels have brought you to this point. You may need more information at this time. Remain still and allow inspiration in. It will come. Oh, for sure. For sure it will. Because that Queen of Swords does represent that. Okay. Next card is Bittersweet. Let's see what that says. Okay. We celebrate in the midst of grief. The celebration has been planned for the birthday child. We cannot tell the child that our hearts are not joyous. If merriment rules in our home this day, so does sorrow that a child cannot see. God bless you, departed friend. God bless you, birthday child. The passing of all things is inevitable. Whatever is happening may require release. This card could also represent unexpected news. Parents often make difficult decisions not supported by their children. Can I see the strength in the choices of others? There's an inner strength here helping you rise above circumstances and do the right thing. It's time to set aside your personal agenda for the good of the group. The person you're becoming is capable of more than you imagined. Yeah, so something here is happening. Either for some of you, you've let go of something, or something has completely changed. Your idea towards something, your feelings toward someone, I don't know. And if during this time you're feeling confused, that is a good time to pause, hold on a second, meditation as it said, prayer, kind of like just going with the flow. We're not going to make certain decisions when we're feeling confused. We're going to take a pause for a second, right? And this bittersweet card that's coming out is also very good advice, because it's saying the person you're becoming is capable of more than you imagined. Yeah, there's something here that is changing. It's almost like, I almost feel like a graduation. You leave all your friends behind and you're going to go to college, and you might not go to the same school, and but your life starts anew. Nothing stops because these friends are not going to be there anymore, or these people that you're familiar with. You're going to something completely brand new, starts a new life. I hope that made sense. Anyway, Aries, I've been rambling on. Hello, welcome. When can you get a better job? Well, I'm not doing personal readings right now. And are you aligning with that? In the sense of not aligning. Like, there's something that I heard that I feel is that I really resonate with, and I think it's very important actually to share. We have a unique vibration, right? A unique frequency. It's kind of like, and I forgot who I was saying this to. I think it was Capricorn. Our frequency is like our thumbprint. It's unique to us. It is just us. And in that frequency, there are things that are aligned to it. And it's not like, oh, I have to align to what I want, what's meant for me. No, it's already there. The thing that we have to do is remove the blockage that's not allowing for that to happen. Sometimes the blockage is a belief. Sometimes it's something that you need to let go of. Person, place, or thing. Addiction, I don't know. A way of thinking, a mindset. When it is removed, right, we align with what's already in our path. And sometimes, that blockage is necessary for us to see things differently. I also want to point out that for some, if not all, actually, what you want that's already on your path is not here sooner, because there are certain things that still need to occur before you can attain that. Whether it's an experience that you have to have, if it involves another person, or I don't know, environment, something there also needs to occur before it's ready. Does that make sense? It's kind of like wanting to arrive to your birthday party and you get there, you're like, no, I really want to get there. I want to get there now. You get there 2 hours early and it's like nothing is set up and you're like, what the heck is this? But if you get there on time, the whole birthday party is all set up, right? And you're like, oh yeah, this is great. And you can enjoy it. The people that are there can enjoy it as well. If you got there too early, you're not going to enjoy it. The people that are setting it up for you are probably going to be anxious. Oh my goodness, why are you here so early? Now we got to do it. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So Aries, if I didn't say my spiel already, if it resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.